simulations and serious games for a more interactive learning experience. Thanks for joining the session. My name's Albie, and I'm here on behalf of what has been a collaborative team working on these projects over many years. Through the Kilgors platform, we have 3 applications in the form of simulations and serious games. I'd like to share some of the key features associated with each of these with you in this short video. Accounting professionals providing content advice to students. Industry experts such as winemakers providing contextual information to background students prior to key decision making and expose students to the industry in which their decision making will take place. Students placed inside key management decision-making environments, providing students with, well, as close to being inside an organisation as we can. Exotic locations for key planning and budgeting decisions in interesting sectors like hotels and hospitality. Spreadsheet tasks underpin 2 of the applications where students will get to work with the spreadsheets, download them, complete the tasks, upload back into the platform, and provide and receive feedback on their work. Realistic decision-making options bring students into the decision-making of organisations. 3 applications on the Kilgors platform. The first, the Balanced Scorecard and Management Decision-Making application, has students engage in the construction of a balanced scorecard from a suite of metrics that are provided to them. And then in phase 2, the students are asked to engage in managerial decision-making across 3 different scenarios where Lee, the manager of the divisional manager of wine, confronts serious internal and external disruptions. The students here get exposed to the idea of the messiness of organisations and decision-making. Second application revolves around strategic capital investments. The students are located into the management decision-making through the Capital Investment Review Committee. Students are exposed to presentations. They meet with the members of the Capital Investment Review Committee, perform a consultancy task around testing a new strategic capital investment evaluation tool that the organisation is looking at introducing. The Lucro Island Strategic Budgeting Serious Game takes students into a competitive but fun, serious game. The students are exposed to a whole range of decisions around accommodation types, expenditure and pricing decisions, and the competition unfolds as students are scored against a variety of criteria. In each of the applications, data analytics are available to help the instructor drive discussion in the class. The competitive scoreboard, if you like, from the Lucro Island budgeting game, the decision choices taken by students, for example, in the construction of their balanced scorecard metrics. Instructors can also access individual contributions through the scorecards that have been constructed, or in the strategic capital investment simulations, we can access the spreadsheet that's been created. We can access the decisions that the students have taken in terms of weightings within the model and so on. These all help to contribute to a rich classroom discussion. So what are the benefits of having students undertake one of these applications or all of the applications? Well, the use of the visual dimension to enhance the student experience and promote deeper learning is a key benefit. The visual dimension takes the students inside organisations. It provides an interaction between the student and the task at hand. They get to see as well as getting to do and read. This is a wonderful addition to the student experience. Students' interactions with the technology and the platform. So once they're completed one of the applications, the transition to the others is pretty much seamless. The use of spreadsheets, the students get to download, execute some tasks, upload the spreadsheets back into the platform, and then feedback comes to them in a variety of ways, as well as to the instructor for subsequent class discussion. As I said, there's a great set of data analytics to support the instructor about student decisions and what the students have, the outcomes from the student work, and this promotes class discussion. The instructor can use this material in a variety of ways. The competitive element in the serious game provides a fun learning experience for students. Each of the applications facilitates both individual and/or group-based learning activity. The instructor can make the choice about how the application is specifically used in their particular class. Simulation apps may be completed in class and/or as part of preparation and then debriefed in class, while the serious game provides an in-class competitive but fun experience. So the option and flexibility for instructors is there. So do yourself a favour. Head off to kilgors.com, register as a teacher. Additional resources in terms of teaching notes and the like are available to support instructors as they embark on the use of the applications that are available through the Kilgors platform. Thanks for joining me. And hopefully you'll get to experience, and your students will get to experience, one or more of the applications through our Kilgors platform. Thanks again. Take it easy.
One of the games that we've developed is called Lucro Island, and it's a gamified fictitious island, and the students build their hotels on this island, and they choose a backpackers, a 3-star or a 5-star hotel, and then they actually start running the business. Through the algorithms that we've written, we'll penalise or reward students on their choices, and the students get to work out how much they're going to spend on their staff, how much they're going to spend on the purchases for all the rooms, the sheets and the toiletries, and the maintenance of the hotels. This is another thing that they have to choose. And if they try and scrimp too much on the costs, then that will also get penalised. So while financially they might look like they're doing okay, they'll actually be destroying the brand and the customer satisfaction, and all this is modelled in the algorithms. And so this is the learning outcomes that we want them to achieve. Sure, they can manage the budgets, but can they manage them for the long run? The simulation that we have set up, individual students can log in and play, or we can have groups of students. And most of the time I set it up with teams, and so their decisions are a joint decision, and they have to think about what they're going to do before they push submit. And so it's very much a group-informed decision. With the simulation, we might use it actively live in class with the tutors wandering around instructing and guiding the students, but I've also used it in offshore and have set up as an assignment. So the students actually get into groups and run the simulation on their own and then submit the responses. I chose gamification firstly to actually bring some enjoyment into the classroom and to make classes fun, and because I know if I'm not enjoying the class, then I'm sure the students aren't as well. So gamification is a really fun way to introduce more complex topics, and through the simulations we can really model some complex decision making, and the students, I think, aren't really aware that they're doing it because it's part of the game. And then later on we can sort of work through the decisions that they've made and help to explain why they've won or why they've lost. So it's very useful in that way. You certainly get good attendance in class, so that's something that we find every week. We have really good attendance. The students enjoy coming along, and I think they think this is a little bit different to normal classes that they've had, and it comes through in their work and their written work and even in their exams. I've found that the quality of the exams are better. I feel that they are getting a little bit of deeper learning through engaging with the games.